7/13/2015, about 5:15 p.m. And I'm here to talk about the presidential candidates and the person who should win the 2016 presidency, Donald Trump. The big D, Donald Trump, should be the winner. There should be no doubt this should be a landslide. If you listen to what Donald Trump has to say, this should be a landslide. Well, landslide. You know, he should be the victorious winner by untold numbers. Really. And Jeb Bush, you want Jeb Bush. Okay, this one's on Jeb Bush against Donald Trump. Okay, we've had one George Bush, and we had George W. Bush. We had two Bushes in there. And has our deficit got any better? Hell no, it hasn't. It hasn't got no better. It's got worse, a lot worse. What, it started out at what? Probably, 10, 11 trillion. It started out about 11 or 10 or 11 trillion dollars. Now what is it? After two Bushes and a Clinton and an Obama. Okay, after two Bushes, a Clinton, and Obama. Has our economy got any better? Hell no, everybody's moving out of the United States and putting like car factories in Mexico and going to China and getting our ass kicked in China, getting our ass kicked in Japan, getting our ass kicked in Mexico. Mexico are a lot smarter than the United States. Anybody in the United States, I mean, any leaders like the president, Mexico's a lot smarter than they are. We lose our ass on every deal. Why do you think we're $18 trillion in debt right now? As of 7/13/2015, we're over $18 trillion in debt, over it, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. And our jobs are leaving. They're going to Mexico. They're going to Japan. They're going to everywhere. They're going everywhere but here, because we tax them so hard. Here, it's not worth doing business here. It's not worth making automobiles here in the United States. It's not worth it. It's not worth making anything of any value in the United States. It's not worth it. You're gonna be taxed the hell out of you, unless we get Trump in there. Trump knows that, and Trump will fix that. He can fix that. And Jeb Bush, you're talking about getting another Bush in there? Okay, we've had George Bush, had George W. Bush, we've had Clinton in there, we've had Obama in there, and has our deficit ever gone down? The best it was is to stay steady, and that was when the Clintons were in charge. That's when Bill Clinton was president. But he got impeached. He got impeached not because of that, but because of all the bullshit he did alongside that. Plus, he's a cokehead, and the whole family, the whole Clinton family is a cokehead, and he was impeached. He was legally impeached way before his term was ended, and he was acquitted. Like all other presidents who got impeached were acquitted of all charges. So it's like the charges never happened. But we spent millions of dollars saying that they're wrong, but nothing happened to him. Nothing happened to Bill Clinton. And matter of fact, now his wife is running. That's how vulnerable and stupid. That's how stupid the United States is. And now we want to get Jeb Bush. What the hell for? What the hell for? We've already proved. The Bushes have already proved it. Twice. George Bush and George W. Bush. And then you got Clinton in there. Then you got Obama. And none of them say anything about fixing the situation of getting more and more debt. They say that they'll do it. They want to get the debt down, but they don't say how. And Donald Trump is saying how all the time. He's the one that we got to get in there. Donald Trump, the big D. Donald Trump is who we got to have in president for 2016 presidency. That's who we got to have, not Jeb Bush. Who the hell is he? He's nobody. I mean, he's just another Bush. It's going to put us in more debt than we were the previous years. He's going to put us in more debt. He don't believe in Trump saying you're gonna build a wall and have Mexico pay for it. You don't believe in that. You don't think it's even possible. You know why? Because the Bushes don't know how to negotiate, and that's the main key of this election. Is the person who can negotiate. So we start making good deals instead of all bad deals, which with the Obama administration, with the George Bush administration, the George W. Bush administration, the Clinton administration, we made bad deals on all of them. I mean, we made all bad deals. We don't have no good deals no more. We've had too many people who are stupid, George Bush, George W. Bush, the Clintons, Obama, people who are stupid that don't know how to make good deals and will accept bad deals at all day long. So therefore, that's how we got in debt. That's how we're $18 trillion in debt as of today, 7/13/2015. That's how we got in debt. Now, do you want to get out of debt? Vote for the big D. Vote for Donald Trump. He knows how to do it. He'll do it. He'll build a wall. He'll have Mexico pay for it. And Jeb Bush, why? Why? I mean, why is he even running? Why? I don't get it. Just because his last name is Bush? That's what I think it is. He's going on his last name Bush. And we Americans thought the Bushes were so great. And look at our economy. Look at it. It's fucked up. It's so bad. It's not even worth talking about anymore. Unless you can do something about it, like Donald Trump, or the Big D can, like Donald Trump, the Big D can, and does. He does it on a daily basis now. He does good deals. He negotiates. He negotiates outside the United States all the time. He negotiates inside the United States all the time. He knows what the hell he's doing. The Mexican people like Donald Trump. And the Mexican people even agree with Donald Trump if them illegal aliens, the people who cross the border without the green card or any type of permission, the Mexican people believe in that. Because they don't want to jeopardize the Mexicans that are here illegally, which are a lot of them. They don't want to jeopardize their citizenship or their right to stay here. They don't want to jeopardize that, and no more than I would want to jeopardize that as a United States born citizen. So, Jeb Bush, why? He's not a negotiator. The family itself has proved it with George Bush and George W. Bush. It's already been proven. What do you want to do? You want to go back more in depth now with another Jeb Bush in there? You're crazy. It's just like vote for Hillary. She don't know what the hell she's doing. She was the worst Secretary of State person ever. And we've already tried 2 Bushes. Instead of trying a third Bush, Jeb Bush, instead of trying Jeb Bush, which we know we're just walking into bullshit. That stuff isn't going to get done. And one thing I don't like about the Bushes is the 911, 2001, the 911. That was orchestrated by the United States. That was not a terrorist thing. That was orchestrated by the United States, and George Bush, he knew it. He knew it. He couldn't have known that. I mean, he couldn't have not known that. He couldn't have. And he was in it showed the cameras, the paparazzi was showing. Oh yeah, he was in a classroom with kindergartners or grade school people, and he's going, oh okay. So he had to quit the meeting. He had to go through the whole 9 yards, but he knew about it. It was orchestrated. It was orchestrated by the United States. You know why? Because the United States had to cover up the WorldCom, which is right near there, the WorldCom building. There were so many scandals going in that. There's no other way that they could have corrected it. All the scandals going in the WorldCom building, which fell down and nothing hit it. I wonder why that is. I wonder why the WorldCom building fell down and nothing even come close to it, but it fell down. Wonder why that is. It's a cover-up. They want to cover up all the paperwork, everything going on in the world economy, and the best way to do that is to get rid of it. And if you don't think United States government or United States presidents are not murderers, if you don't think they're murderers, you're wrong. That's their job. United States president's job is to be a murderer. That's just fact. If you're not a murderer, you ain't gonna make a president. There ain't no way in hell you're gonna make a president unless you murder people. But as far as Jeb Bush goes, forget it. Don't vote for another Bush. That's the last thing the United States needs. So the last thing the United States needs is another Bush. Why not try someone who hasn't been in there, hasn't been in the office, fresh and clean, who's talking about, everything that needs to be done, the Border Patrol, and getting jobs back to the United States, and how he's going to do it. He tells you what he's going to be doing, but how he's going to do it. I mean, what more can you ask? You ever hear Jeb Bush say that? No. He say, "Oh, I'm waiting until office, and then I'll play it by ear." And the only reason I think he's running, the only reason why I think Jeb Bush is running, is because of the name. We had 2 Bushes in there as president, which was our mistake. That was wrong, because look at our economy. Just look at our economy. It's nowhere in the shape that when a Bush got in there that it was before him. So, or a Clinton. Clinton stabilized it though. They weren't big spenders. That's one thing good about Bill Clinton, is our economy was like the best to that point, and he's kept it that way. It didn't really get better, but at least he kept it that way. Where with Bush's and Obama, the economy went straight down the shitter, and so if you want to have our economy go more straight down the shitter, and have us be like Greece, have to file for bankruptcy, because Greece is only like 2 trillion, and we're 18 trillion, almost 10 times as much as Greece. I mean, if you want that, then I guess Bush is your answer. But for me, I'd vote for Donald Trump over Jeb Bush in a heartbeat, because we've already seen what Bush can do. We already see what the Bush family can do, and it's bullshit. You don't want it, don't vote for Bush. Don't vote for Bush. Vote for the Big D, Donald Trump. So vote for the Big D. Vote for Donald Trump to get things patched up and fixed right. Make United States golden again. Make United States great again. But as far as Jeb Bush goes, you're fired. You're fired. And that's what I got to say. Vote for the Big D. Vote for Donald Trump. He's the best candidate for 2016 presidency. And same time, same channel.